complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1072. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1073, State Department for Investments and Asset Management.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 4,256,681,055 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1073.
Programs under vote 1073, 1, Public Investment and Portfolio Management, 2, Public Pension and Retirement Benefit Management, 3, Government Assets Management, and 4, General Administration Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1073 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1073 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding 4,256,681,055 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1073. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1082, State Department for Medical Services.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 134,391,927,975 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1073. Oh, sorry. In respect of vote 1082.
Programs under vote 1082. 1, National Referral and Specialized Services. 2, Curative and Reproductive Maternal Newborn Child and Adolescent Health. 3, Health Research and Innovation. 4, General Administration.
I now propose the question that the programs under vote 1082 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1082 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 134,391,927,975 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1082. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1083, State Department for Public Health and Professional Standards.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 42,851,966,141 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1083.
Programs under vote 1083, 1, Preventive and Promotive Health Services, 2, Health Resources Development and Innovation, 3, Health Policy Standards and Regulations. and 4, general administration.
Let me propose the question first. Honorable Ngogoyo, if you were here earlier, you'd have seen I'd explained the process. So wait for me to propose the question. I propose the question that the programs under vote 1083, as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Ngogoyo, now you can go.
Thank you, Madam Chair. In very good faith, I want to seek clarity from the Chair Budget and also the Chair for Health, because 42 billion in a whole financial year for public health and professional standard, at a time when you are saying that you can get ready for pandemics, for instance, if Ebola was to hit Kenya, 42 billion, in my opinion, with the health centers and the health facilities that we want to facilitate, I would want to know what was the matching fund that we were to put in, because when you look at, and I've gone up to the schedule itself, particularly on public health and professional standards, I've looked at the itemized budget. It doesn't come out clear. It doesn't come out clear, Chair. And as we approve this, I would want to be sure that we are putting in our country in safe hands and we are putting in the necessary monies required, specifically for standards and professional standards.
Chair, Budget.
Honorable Nyikal wants to respond on
Okay,
behalf.
Honorable Nyikal, Chairperson, Health Committee.
Yeah, Honorable Member, if you see the Ministry of Health has 2 state departments.
Yes.
There is the State Department of Medical Services and State Department of Public Health and Professional Standards. And sometimes you get monies that are in one department or the other. When we talk of the public health and the professional standards, these professional standards to a large extent relate to regulatory authorities. Actually, if you look at them, there are about nearly 30 or so regulatory authorities. A lot of them actually raise their own funds, although they are supported from the taxpayer, but not that much. And if you remember, there was even a policy that you should actually merge some of them, and so that you reduce their numbers. So that the large money that is in this department is actually in disease surveillance, where Ebola lasts. And what we have done, we have now actually created a whole new institute of public health, where if you were to go into the schedule, we have actually increased a lot of money, because we know that is a lot of this 43 billion, most of it is in that institute of public health, where the issue of Ebola and other epidemics and other public health issues are. So we are sure that if actually we get into problems, more money will be needed. And I know right now the ministry is in the process of doing preparedness for Ebola, and I'm quite sure that more funds will be required specifically for our preparedness at this time. So it's not only what is here, but we anticipate that other expenditure will be required.
Thank you. Are you satisfied, Honorable Ngogoyo?
I'm satisfied with the Chair, but Madam Speaker, let it go on record that principal secretaries in their pride sometimes undermine what we have budgeted in their own pride, so that you find money that is meant for surveillance sometimes goes to the State Department, for instance, for medical services. That money cannot be used just because the PS for medical or for public health probably is the accounting officer for that money. So what I'm saying is that if this National Assembly approves money and appropriates money for a specific duty, we must make sure as National Assembly that the money goes to the relevant, to the work that we have set aside. Otherwise, from the Chair, and because he's a professional, I am also satisfied.
Thank you. Honorable members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 1083, as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 42 billion 851 million 966,141 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1083. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1091, State Department for Roads.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 224 billion 687 million 265,238 be issued for the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1083. 1091. Sorry, in respect of vote 1091.
Program under vote 1091, Road Transport.
I propose the question that the program under vote 1091 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1091 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? I now put the question that the sum, the ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 224 billion 687 million 265,238 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1091. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1092, State Department for Transport.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 65 billion 100 million 1,304 and 139 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1092.
Programs under vote 1092, 1, General Administration Planning and Support Services, 2, Rail Transport, 3, Marine Transport, and 4, Road Safety.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1092 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1092 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 65 billion 1,304 139 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1092. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1093, State Department for Shipping and Maritime Affairs.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding 6 billion 987 million 21,665 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1093.
Program under vote 1093, Shipping and Maritime Affairs.
I propose the question that the programs under Vote 1093, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. I now put the question that the programs under Vote 1093, as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,987,021,665 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1093. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1094, State Department for Housing and Urban Development.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 138,283,351,806 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1094.
Programs under Vote 1094, 1. Housing Development and Human Settlement, 2. Urban and Metropolitan Development, and 3. General Administration Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that programs under Vote 1094, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. I now put the question that programs under Vote 1094, as read out and allocated in the schedule, be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 138,283,351,806 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1094. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Honorable Obara, I'd already moved to putting the question. The debate time was up.
Chair, thank you very much. I have no problem with the budget. I support the budget. But Chair, the department must be told that the projects that they have started should be completed. Madam Chair, I have 3 projects running and none of them are completed. So it's important that some of them are completed so that we can showcase what the department has done. But the year is coming to an end and we are almost going to an elections, and some of these things are the ones that will determine whether people vote or not, that the programs or the projects are completed. Thank you.
From me, at here. No, I don't think it is. Yes, Honorable Ndikiri.
Yes, Madam Chair, I've heard what the honourable member has stated. It's true that there are some projects that are ongoing, and it's true that we're also focusing on other new projects to fill the gap in constituencies and counties that are not covered yet. We have had a serious discussion with the Committee of Budget, and Madam Chair, we have agreed that the first acceleration factor will go towards the ongoing project. So I want to tell you, we are focused on that. And we also agreed that at the supplementary budget stage, we will have more additions so that now we quicken and fasten the process of ensuring that the project are complete. I thank you. I thank all throughout the country. And Madam Chair, I want the members to have confidence that this project will be complete. We as a committee, we are very keen on this. We know the expectation of Kenyans. We don't want to let the government down. We will ensure that these projects are complete and completed in good time. There is no politicking here. I think, thank you, put the question.
Okay, Honorable, let's proceed.
Vote 1095, State Department for Public Works.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 5,411,453,595 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1095.
Programs under vote 1095, public buildings, oceans, rivers, and lakes ecosystem infrastructure, general administration, planning and support services, and regulation and development of the construction industry.
I now propose the question that the programs under vote 1095 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1095 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 5,411,453,595 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1095. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1097, State Department for Aviation and Aerospace Development.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 13,932,215,582,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1097.
Program under vote 1097, Aviation and Aerospace Development.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1097 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1097 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1104, State Department for Irrigation.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 11,451,538,286 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1104.
Programs under vote 1104, Irrigation and Land Reclamation, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, Irrigation and Drainage Development, and Land Reclamation and Climate Resilience Irrigation Development.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1104 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1104 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will you as many as of that opinion say aye? Kenya shillings 11 billion 451 million 538,283 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1104. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1109, State Department for Water and Sanitation.
Honorable Wanjala, I would appreciate if we could do this in silence. Honorable Kimburi and Honorable Wanjala, please be silent, because then you're interrupting everybody. Unless you want to go and consult outside. Let's proceed.
Vote 1109, State Department for Water and Sanitation.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 61 billion 378 million 271,444 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1109.
Programs under vote 1109, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, Water Resource Management, Water and Sewerage Infrastructure Development, and Water Storage and Flood Control.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1109 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1109 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it, and just because now we've moved on, I can only see the intervention button by Honorable Peter Orero Kibra, but his has been permanently on. Honorable Mishi, let me put the question, you can say it after. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 61 billion 378 million 271,444 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1109. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Okay, Honorable Mishi, what did you have to say?
Honorable Speaker, I stand to support this allocation and also suggest that during the supplementary budget we increase this amount because in the coast region we have a big problem in terms of water and we have two projects, the Mzima Spring and the Mwache Dam. If these are going to be done, then the issue of water scarcity in the coast region will be history. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. Next.
Vote 1112, State Department for Lands and Physical Planning.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 17 billion 192 million 500,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1112.
Programs under vote 1112, Land Policy and Planning, Land Information Management, and General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1112 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, Honorable Mishi. This is the right place now to speak.
Yeah, Madam Speaker, I want to appreciate the allocation for land and physical planning, and also wish if more could be added during supplementary budget, because I want to echo His Excellency the President, when he visited Coast and he visited other areas in this republic, he's talking about settlement of squatters who have been in the land under the issue of historical land injustices. And I really want to appreciate him that he has started negotiating with those people who claim to have ownership of land. And thereby, we are going to be Kenyans who own and have titles. I beg to support.
Yes, Honorable Makali.
Yeah, thank you, Honorable Chair. Even as Honorable Mishi pushes for additional resources from the Consolidated Fund, Honorable Chair, this is one of the departments who can collect much more money through A&A. So we urge them to go digital and collect more money through A&A.
Honorable members, I now put the question and under the vote 1112 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule as now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 17,192,500,000 be issued from the Consolidated Fund to complete the sum to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1112. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1122, State Department for Information, Communication Technology and Digital Economy.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 12,763,784,217 be issued to the Consolidated Fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1112.
Programs under vote 1122. General Administration, Planning and Support Services, ICT Infrastructure, E-Government Services, and ICT Security and Data Protection Services.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1122 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, Honorable KJ, then I'll come to you.
Madam Chair, I thank you, and I want to take this opportunity to first recognize that this committee must be the most represented committee in the House as we do this very important business. As I'm able to see the Honorable Jamatia here, I'm able to see the Vice Chair, Honorable Alpha Miruka, all of them in the House to conduct this very important business. So our committee is very well represented. Madam Speaker, the bigger one to be noted here by members is the need for good communication as we go into the elections, Madam Speaker. And that is why we have been debating that this State Department ought to be budgeted for in a better way. And we have been appearing before the Honorable Sama Tandi saying that we cannot be still working with traditional institutional budgeting, that we now need to go to a proper budgeting that is as good and as fit for a time such as this, where new sectors of our economy can be funded right, not to be burdened together with traditional sectors that have traditionally been drawing monies from our budget, Madam Speaker, and which do not belong to a time such as this. And so, Honorable Speaker, I was getting on the floor to thank the members of our committee and also thank the Committee on Budget under the leadership of Honorable Atandi for the consideration on the matters that we brought to them in lieu of this State Department. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Honorable Mishi, and I'll come to you, Honorable Makali. Let's make it
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I also want to concur with what Honorable KJ has just said, and it is very important to note that as members of Parliament, in collaboration with the national government, we have created what we call ICT hubs. And most of them, they are almost completed. So what we need them to be equipped so that we can start operation on those created centers. Second, also we need to educate Kenyans on artificial intelligence. Whether we like it or not, it is with us and we need to understand it. So increasing the amount in that vote, it is really a priority. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Makali Mulu.
Honorable Chair, I'll be very brief. Actually, Honorable Mishi has taken the words from my mouth. The constituency digital hubs must be prioritized in terms of equipment. I submit, Honorable Chair.
Okay, Honorable Arero, your intervention button has been there. I don't know if it was by mistake or you wanted to say something. Honorable Rindikiri, if you could just make it brief so that... and if somebody has taken words out of your mouth,
yes, Madam
then you don't have to say them again.
What I'm saying is that...
Just say, I concur.
I concur, but the most important thing to note here is that we are preparing a generation who are taking a technology compliance. And technology is the way forward. We are trying to eliminate illiteracy on technology and bring in a population of our youth who can create jobs for themselves through ICT. So it's a very important vote that we need to support.
Honorable members, I propose the question that the programs, honorable members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1122 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 12,763,784,217 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of the vote 1122. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1123, State Department for Broadcasting and Telecommunications.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,980,673,143 be issued from the consolidated fund to fund the sum necessary to complete the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1123.
Programs under vote 1123, General Administration Planning and Support Services, Information and Communication Services, and mass media skills and development.
I propose the question that the program under vote 1123 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, Honorable KJ.
Madam Speaker, I'd like to say this in the full earshot of the House, for the House to understand that some of the issues that we find problems we find ourselves in as a country need for us to budget for them. We are going into an election next year, Madam Speaker, and you can see how thinly budgeted communications for government is, up to and including the national broadcaster, who shall be going up against very many private radio and TV stations who have no cover like what KBC has in terms of their due diligence, in terms of proper reporting, and so on and so forth. And we know that what is communicated can either speak peace to this country or lead us into chaos as a country, Madam Speaker. And so I do say this in the earshot of the Budget Committee, that this is a sector that cannot be ignored when it comes to funding, especially at a time like this when we are facing up a national election with a national broadcaster getting the monies that we are seeing on the budget today. Of course, the country is very exposed in terms of communication. But Madam Speaker, what I'd like to finally say is that we pray that the prayer we presented before the Budget Committee, that KBC remains under the sector of communication, because KBC cannot operate from Treasury. KBC is a broadcaster. It is not a bank. It is not a banking institution. And we do pray that this very important installation of communication for country shall remain under the Ministry of Communication and Information and not to go to Treasury, Madam Speaker. Even as we sort out the historical problems of the monies that some are owed and some that just appear in books but are not owed as a loan, just like the broadcasting van that was bought for 1987 All-African Games has already been paid off by country. So it should not keep existing on KBC's books and forcing them to be forced into a sector that they cannot operate from. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I now put the question that the programs under Vote 1123 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,980,673,143 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet their recurrent and development budget during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of Vote 1123. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1132, State Department for Sports.
I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 25 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of Vote 1132.
Program under Vote 1132, Sports.
I propose the question that the programs under Vote 1132. Are you sure? Is it 32? 1132. Okay, I'll take that again. I propose the question that the programs under Vote 1132, as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. Yes, Honorable Orero, member for Kibra.
Chair, thank you. I wanted to talk about this sports, this allocation of sports. I want to congratulate the Budget Committee for putting this kind of money on sports. You know, the biggest industry now in the world is the sport. You remember the last time everybody was watching Arsenal. And it shows that each country now in the world now that we must invest in sporting activity. I want to thank Kenya now because we are going to host AFCON. It is going to be hosted. We are privileged to host this in our constituency, the Raila Odinga Talanta Center. It is one of the best stadiums that you can ever visit in this region. I want to encourage that this money will be prudently used to develop some of these facilities so that we can empower our youth, we can harness their talents, and we can develop their talent for future benefit of this country. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you very much. I now put the question that the programs under Vote 1132 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 32,396,928,975 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of Vote 1132. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1134, State Department for Culture, the Arts and Heritage.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 3,291,783,258 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1134.
Programs under vote 1134, culture and heritage, the arts, library services, general administration, planning and support services, public records management, and lottery control, licensing and regulations.
I propose the question, the programs under vote 1134 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question, the programs under vote 1134 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 3,291,783,258 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1134. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1135, State Department for Youth Affairs and the Creative Economy.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,963,717,196 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1135.
Programs under vote 1135, Film Development Services, Youth Empowerment Services, Youth Development Services, and General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1135 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, Honorable Mishi, and then I'll come to you.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to commend the Budget Committee for this allocation for youth affairs and the creative economy. Madam Speaker, as we know, we have a huge number of our Gen Z, and most of them, they have talents, and this is a time where we need to build their talents so that they can create opportunities for themselves and other youth. It's also about looking on their innovation aspect so that we ensure whatever they innovate, it becomes a wealthy, or rather it can create income generating for them to be becoming employers than just being employees each and every time. So I really want to commend the Budget Committee on this. And more so, we need to put more focus on this department because it is very, very important to ensure that our youth are not sitting idle wherever they are. Most of them, they have talent in terms of production of movies, in terms of so many things. They're so creative. So we need to focus on this. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
I now put the question that the programs under vote 1135 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,963,717,196 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1135. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1152, State Department for Energy.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 34,163,645,664 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1152.
Programs under vote 1152, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, Power Generation, Power Transmission and Distribution, and Alternative Energy Technologies.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1152 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under 1152, vote 1152 as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule as approved, schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 34 billion, 163 million, 645,664 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1152. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1162, State Department for Livestock.
I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 12 billion, 950, sorry, let me take that again. Let me say, I propose the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 12 billion, 95,206,478 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1162.
Program under vote 1162, Livestock Resources Management and Development.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1162 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Ndikiri, you want to say something?
Yeah, Madam Speaker, this vote is very important. You know, I come from a zone where we do a lot of livestock and daily farming. Madam Speaker, we have a lot of activities going on in terms of medical services for veterinary services, insemination for the animals, and so many, and even doing a lot of animal feed. And the government of Kenya is in the front of supporting the farmers of Delhi. Madam Speaker, I think this is very important. We also need to encourage our meat export, livestock, and therefore this budget is going towards and focusing towards enhancing the government activities on those front. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. I now put the question that the programs under the vote 1162 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 12 billion, 95,206,478 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1162. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1166, State Department for the Blue Economy and Fisheries.
Members, I propose there are some of not exceeding Kenya shillings 8 billion to 28 million 585 327 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure required and development during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1166, State Department for Blue Economy and Fisheries.
Programs under vote 1166, Fisheries Development and Management, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, and Development and Coordination of the Blue Economy.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1166 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Wundo.
Honorable Chair, as you are aware, I'm a fisherman. Yes, you are aware, and my people are fishermen. I just want to commend the budget, and we just hope we'll find a way how that budget can get to the ground and support fish farming, fisheries in Lake Victoria, as well as fish farming in the fish ponds dotted all over Busia and Funyula constituents as a whole. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Honourable Members. I put the question, therefore, that programs under vote 1166 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Last minute of opinion say aye. Last minute of opinion say nay. The ayes have it. The Honourable Mishimboko, what's?
Put intervention.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Honorable Speaker, I want to commend the Committee on Budget on this issue because this is a department which had been left behind during the last regimes. And this is a place where there is a lot of resources which had not been tapped. And I'm happy now our fishermen will move from being peasant fishermen to commercialize by having those big boats where when they go fishing, they can get big tons of fish. And also for our fishmongers, especially the women in our country, especially those from the sea and those from the lake and also those from the rivers. At least from this amount, they can get empowerment and ensure they have a living or other income generating activities. I really recommend and appreciate His Excellency Dr. William Samoei Ruto for changing this ministry. Also, the Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Ali Hassan Joho. I thank you.
Thank you. Members, I now put the question, therefore, there are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 8,228,586,327 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1166. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1169, State Department for Agriculture.
Members, I propose a question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 67,446,336,810 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1169.
Programs under vote 1169, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, Crop Development and Management, Agribusiness and Information Management, and Agricultural Research and Development.
Members, I propose the question. The programs read out under vote 1169 as read out and sums allocated the schedule be approved. Members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1169 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 69,446,336,810 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1169. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? The ayes have it. Actually said 67. That's what you had, but what I read was 67 billion. 446. Go ahead.
Vote 1173, State Department for Cooperatives.
Members, I propose a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,283,043,347 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1173.
Program under vote 1173, Cooperative Development and Management.
Members, I propose a question. The programs under vote 1173 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Ndikiri.
The areas that have a lot of interest is because I am appreciating the government. The State Department of Cooperative, particularly where I come from in Bure and Melo at lunch, and specifically on coffee and tea, and now Mila and macadamia. This department is doing an incredible job. And to see this amount being allocated, it will go a long way to revive the sheen of our circles and to continuously build the economy the government is trying to focus. So I think, Mr. This is a very important vote, and I really support.
Thank you.
Because of the work that is being done by the cooperatives.
Thank you. Remember, I put the question, therefore, that the programs under vote 1173 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that a sum not exceeding Kenya shilling 6,283,043,347 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurring and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027. It is of vote number 1173. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1174. State Department for Trade.
Honourable members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 5,211,928,638 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development, during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1174, State Department for Trade.
Programs under votes 1174. 1, fair trade practices and compliance of standards. 2, international trade development and promotion. 3, general administration, planning and support services. And 4, domestic trade and regulation.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1174 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Mishi.
I'm sorry, Honorable Speaker, but I don't know why I'm not being seen in your gadgets, but I just want to commend the Department Committee on Budget and also more so put a proposal that they add more funds in this State Department for Trade, because we have what we call special economic zones. One of the special economic zone is in my constituency, the Dongokundu Economic Special Zone. There is one in Kilifi County, and there is another one in Naivasha. This is an area where we can promote our economy, and we can also create job opportunities for our young generation. So I really commend the Committee on Budget, and more so that we need to add more during the supplementary budget. I thank you.
Honorable Zamzam.
Thank you, Chair. I also want to echo my colleague, Honorable Mishimboko. Initially, it was budgeted for 20% of the full budget, but again, we were given only 1%. So this time around, I can see again, we are also dwindling down again. So, Mr. Chair, if you can work around the budget and make sure that because of the special economic zone, we get more budget so that we can expand our industrial areas. Thank you.
Honorable Wundo.
I wanted to inform my two colleagues that a special economic zone fall under the next budget line, investment promotion. They don't fall under trade.
You.
But suffice to note that we need to continuously invest in manpower in the trade department to ensure that they negotiate and deepen trade locally and internationally. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 1174 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 5,211,928,638 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1174, State Department for Trade. Will as one of the opinion say aye? Will as those of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1175, State Department for Industry.
Members, I propose the question that a sum exceeding Kenya shillings 8,685,4 437,602 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both kind and development, during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1175, State Department for Industry.
Programs under vote 1175, 1, general administration planning and support services, 2, industrial promotion and development, and 3, standard and quality infrastructure and research.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1175 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Window.
Chair, as we pass this budget, I need to call upon the county governments that this House appropriated money since 2023 financial year to hastily complete the county aggregation integrated parks. Because honestly speaking, we can't sink in that kind of money and let them remain white elephants. We need to call upon them to hasten. Otherwise then we should stop any further CAIPs until the existing one have been completed. Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Member for Aldai. Member for Aldai.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. I want to support my colleague because we sit together in the trade committee, and we visited many of these CAIPs, and a lot of them, money has been appropriated. Money is sitting in their accounts because they cannot spend, and the money cannot come back to the headquarters. Yet we have children who cannot go to school, and therefore continuously putting money into the CAIPs for construction will not actually help us in developing what we want to develop. I'm happy that this time around the Budget Committee has considered the proposal to equip those that are complete and therefore make them active and value added so that the students or the young people in this country can be able to utilize and make money and be able to get employment. Thank you.
Thank you. Members, you know the debate on this was done yesterday. So I expect short interventions that are pointed. Yeah, the Honorable Chair of Budget Committee, you have something to say on this.
Chair, I just wanted to also guide that let us not allow too much debate because okay. We are going to debate when we
the debate was done already, so yes. Yeah, you are right. Members, I put the question, therefore, that the programs under vote 1175 as read out and sums again in the schedule will be approved. As many of the opinion say aye, as many of the opinion say nay, ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that as sum residing Kenya shillings 8,685,437,302 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1175, that the State Department for Industry. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
For 1176, State Department for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development.
Members, I propose the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 5,733,502,500 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1176, State Department for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development.
Programs under vote 1176, 1, promotion and development of MSMEs, 2, product and market development for MSMEs, 3, digitization and financial inclusion for MSMEs, and 4, general administration, planning and support services.
Members, I propose the question. The programs under vote 1176 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question. The programs under vote 1176 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 5,733,502,500 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1176, the State Department for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
For 1177, State Department for Investment Promotion.
Members, I propose the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 5,107,252,723 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development, during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1177, the State Department for Investment Promotion.
Program under Vote 1177, Investment Development and Promotion.
Members, I put the question, I propose the question that the programs under Vote 1177, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. I put the question that the programs under Vote 1177, as read out and sums allocated in the schedule, be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Members, I now put the question that a sum within Kenya shillings 5,107,257,723 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of Vote 1177. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1184, State Department for Labor and Skills Development.
All members, I propose the question that a sum of existing Kenya shillings 6,807,004,060 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both the kind of development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of Vote 1184, the State Department for Labor and Skills Development.
Programs under Vote 1184, 1, General Administration Planning and Support Services, 2, Labor, Employment and Safety Services, and 3, Manpower Development, Industrial Skills and Productivity Management.
Members, I now put the question that the programs under Vote 1184 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question that the programs under Vote 1184 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum of the existing Kenya shillings 6,807,004,060 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of Vote 1184. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1185, State Department for Social Protection and Senior Citizens Affairs.
Honourable members, I propose the question that a sum of the existing Kenya shillings 278,873,004 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of Vote 1185, the State Department of Social Protection and Senior Citizens.
Programs under Vote 1185, Social Development and Disability Inclusion, 2, National Social Safety Net, and 3, General Administration Planning and Support Services.
Remember, I propose the question that programs under Vote 1185 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, Honorable Wundo.
Chair, this is a very good program, especially the cash transfer program. But whenever you meet the older people, they complain that the stipend of 2,000 per month is no longer sustainable for their livelihood because the shilling has lost value. A kg of meat that used to sell for 400 in 2022 or 2021 is now going at 900. They're unable to sustain themselves.
Okay.
I think going forward, we need to factor in the inflation, especially on co-inflation, as we make these funds. Thank you.
Thank you. Member for Likoni.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I hope after this allocation, we are not going to face any challenges in terms of disbursement of funds to our elderly persons, to persons with disability, and to the orphans. And Honorable Speaker, there is a gap in terms of social protection. The issue of the approved school, where we take our children for reforms, especially now, in so many counties, we are seeing that there is upcoming or rather mushrooming of juvenile gangs, what we call in Coast Region the Panga Boys. And yet the approved schools are just like ghost centers. You go there, you just check, you don't see anything going on, and yet we want to take our children there so that they can be rehabilitated. So I want to urge the Committee on Budgets to ensure that these funds which have been allocated, they're also going to fill the gaps in terms of reforming our children who have done some crimes. I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Zamzam, we speak in the next. Let's speak in the next. I put the question that the programs under Vote 1185 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many other opinions say aye. As many other opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 32,278,000 873,004 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both development and recurrent, during the year ending 30 June 27, in respect of vote 1185, State Department for Civil Protection and Citizen Affairs. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
For 1186, State Department for Children Services.
All members, I propose a question that the sum, not exceeding Kenya shillings 13 billion, 170 million, 559,523, be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both the current and development, during the year ending 30 June 2027, in respect of vote 1186, the State Department for Children Services.
Program under Fort 1186, Child Protection, Rights and Family Support.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1186 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Zamzam.
Asante sana Chair. Mimi niweze kupongeza hii budget ambayo wamepewa. Juzi tumekuwa kule kwa mji wa Salama orphanage kule ambako wanaangalia children welfare. Lakini pia Mheshimiwa Chair, ningependa kusema kuwa wale wanaofanya kazi pale na watoto pia waangaliwe masala yao ya matibabu na kila kitu. Tulipata kuwa kuna challenges, alafu watoto ni wengi pia, wamezidi sana. Kwa hiyo hii mimi naipongeza sana, waweze kusaidika na hata wale ambao wako kwa streets wadogo wadogo waweze kuwa accommodated. Asante sana Chair.
Thank you. All members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1186 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As another opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 13 billion, 170 million, 559,523 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote number 1186. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
For 1192, State Department for Mining.
All members have proposed a question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 2 billion, 650 million, 487,964 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurring and development during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1192, the State Department for Mining.
Programs under Fort 1192, 1, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, 2, Mineral Resources Management, and 3, Geological Survey and Geoinformation Management.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1192 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Kanyudia. I'll allow only 2. No, so I'll allow Kanyudia and I'll allow Honorable Makali.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Honorable Chair, looking at the budget apportioned to this particular State Department and the importance of the State Department in terms of doing a thorough mapping, exploration, and focused, search for minerals. I don't know whether we, as a country, we should not be thinking about improving this particular budget line. And even on the other hand, with respect to the next one, because it also has something to do with exploration.
So you can't do that, of course. You have to wait for it to be read. Don't
okay. For this particular one, Honorable Chair, I'm looking.
Thank you, Mr. Chairperson. Mr. Chairman, I really want to agree with what Mutunga is saying. Mr. Chairman, we are struggling with the revenue generation in this country. This is a sector we can actually get a lot of resources if we give more resources. I think it's time as a country we focus more. Where I come from, Kitui County, we have a lot of minerals. If we get to this direction, we'll be able to help this country.
Mishi, what is burning? Because I've said that debate was completed yesterday. I would like us to proceed that way. I can give you in the next, not in this one. On this one, I'm putting. Okay. So you have to choose between Zamzam and Mishi. Who wants to speak on this? All members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1192 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 2 billion, 650 million, 487,964 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure for recurrent development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1192. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
For 1193, State Department for Petroleum.
Members, I propose the question. There are some within Kenya shillings, 22 billion, 41 million be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurring and development during the year ending 30 June 2027, in respect of vote 1193, State Department for Petroleum.
Program under vote 1193, Exploration and Distribution of Oil and Gas.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1193 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. So the Honorable Zamzam.
Asante Chair, hii naipongeza na niseme upande wa mambo ya petroleum. Hii ni mahali ambapo ni nzito, tunaweza tukaishika vizuri, kainua pia uchumi wa taifa. Ukiangalia kuna sehemu ambayo inatoka mzuri kabisa, ambayo hata tungekuwa sisi tuko kama wale mataifa mengine ya Arabuni, Mheshimiwa Chair. Kwa hiyo na support, na kama ingeweza hata kuongezewa na hata hiyo mining pia, ni vitu ambavyo vitaleta ushuru kubwa na italeta mazao makubwa sana katika taifa. Kwa hiyo next Chair, uweke pesa mzuri hapa tuweze kutap, tuweze kuinua uchumi. Asante.
Members, I put the question. The programs under vote 1193 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum within Kenya shillings 22 billion 41 million be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1193. As another opinion say aye. As another opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 1202, State Department for Tourism.
All members, I propose a question that a sum within Kenya shillings 17 billion 955 million 702,729 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurrent development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1202, State Department for Tourism.
Programs under vote 1202. 1. Tourism promotion and marketing. 2. Tourism product development and diversification. And 3. General administration, planning and support services.
Members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1202 as read out and some allocated in the schedule will be approved. Honorable Owundo.
Chair, this is a low-hanging fruit which we have not able to exploit and tap. Kenya receiving only 7 million tourists, and 5 million of them are local tourists. So only means we have about 2.7 million tourists that come in. If we can use the available resources in this budget to push it to even 12 million tourists, with about 5 million being foreigners, we'll move far. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Jamatia.
I also want to add that, Honorable Chair, this is a very lucrative sector where we can use, especially on the promotion. We have many areas in this country that can give us a lot of revenue through tourism, specifically desert safaris. We have Chalbi Desert and other places that I think if we use this promotion budget, we are going to get better and more revenues.
Thank you.
In this.
All members, I approve the question that the programs under vote 1202 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. As many other opinions say aye. As many the contrary opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum in Kenya shillings 17 billion 955 million 702,729 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurring and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1202. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many the contrary opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1203, State Department for Wildlife.
All members, I propose the question that a sum in Kenya shillings 16 billion 629 million 759,688 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1203.
Program under vote 1203, Wildlife Conservation and Management.
Members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1203 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule will be approved. Members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1203 as read out and sums allocated be approved. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. All members, I now put the question that a sum of existing Kenya shillings 16 billion 629 million 759,688 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1203. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1212, State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action.
All members, I propose the question. There are some of the Kenya shillings 6,361,403,526 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure current and development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1212, State Department for Gender and Affirmative Action.
Programs under vote 1212. 1. Community development. 2. Gender empowerment. And 3. General administration, planning and support services.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1202 as read out, 1212 as read out, and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Yes, the Honorable Zamzam.
Mheshimiwa Chair, mimi naangalia nimeona ile ya mwanzo ya NGCDF wameongezewa kitu, lakini sisi kama mama county katika hii department yetu inaonekana hakuna kitu, na sisi ndio tunafanya kazi kubwa sana ya kufikia vijana na kina mama kwenye biashara na mambo mengi sana. Kwa hiyo hii pia next chair tukumbuke kama kina mama county. Sisi tumekaa hapa bunge paka usiku nikifikiri kuna kitu hapa na hakuna. Kwa hiyo supplementary tukumbuke tu na sisi tujinafasi kule kwa ground. Asante chair.
Chair, on these matters of gender, I think we have a long way to go in terms of achieving gender parity. We have issues where women are disadvantaged and we need to address them. But Chair, we have emerging issues where men are also disadvantaged and we need to address them. So, Chair, the definition of gender has always been inclined towards women. So it is time that we also start dealing with gender and affirmative action from a boy-child point of view. But I support the budget and hope that we can even increase.
Bwana mwenyekiti, hakuna kitu. Bwana mwenyekiti, wanasema hakuna kitu.
Hakuna kitu, iko kitu. There's an allocation here.
Aya, mwenyekiti anasema iko kitu. One members I now put the question that the programs under vote 1212 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. Well, as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that as some of the Kenya shillings 6,361,403,526 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1212. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1213, State Department for Public Service and Human Capital Development.
Members, I propose the question that a sum of the Kenya shillings 26,788,548,463 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1213, the State Department for Public Service and Human Capital Development.
Programs under vote 1213. 1. Public Service Transformation. 2. General Administration Planning and Support Services. 3. National Youth Service. And 4. Human Resource Management and Development.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1213 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Window.
Chair, with the emerging issues about the youths and the young people, especially the boy child, I think we might have to rethink the National Youth Service Program so that those who are slightly older than us, who before they went to university, I think Dr. Pokosa went through the program, not so sure, they used to go for in-service where they were taught national values and made to understand that life can be tough. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1213 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum of the Kenya shillings 26,788,548,463 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1213. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1221, State Department for East African Community Affairs.
All members, I propose the question that a sum of Kenya shillings 809,400,000 415,250 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both the kind of development during the year ending 30th June 2027, in respect of vote 1221. State Department for East African Community Affairs.
Program under vote 1221, East African Affairs and Regional Integration.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1221 as read out and some again in the schedule be approved. Order. Order. The consultations are a bit, please, our consultations are a bit high. Please reduce them. The Honorable Mayaka.
Chair, this is very disappointing to see the allocation that has been put for East African Community Affairs, especially given that the fact that during the last supplementary, it actually went higher. And then now it's been reduced by a whopping 200 million. Yet, Honorable Chair, this is one of the state departments that, as at today, they actually have a clean record in terms of clearing all their pending bills. Secondly, they take care of one of the most important trade integration within the East African community, where we make the most of our money. Chair, we've had so many complaints, and I really want the Chair of Budget to really tell us what is going on with this particular state department, because it's very sad what is going on. The frustrations within that state department are extreme. This is one state department that I'm even wondering, should it be scrapped off? And yet it is very important. It is very integral. Kenya is one of the most important countries within the East African communities. It cannot be that this is the one state department whose budget is reduced and they're not being given enough money.
Of course, it can't be scrapped. Of course, it can't be scrapped off because it is one of the ministries created by the law, so it can't be scrapped off. Honourable members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1221 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of that opinion say aye. As many of that opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that as some of the Kenya shillings 809,415,250 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1221. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1252, State Law Office.
Chair, I thought you ran away from this because when I looked at your side, you're not there. This is done. You can speak on it in the next. This is complete because we've voted on it already.
Vote 1252, State Law Office.
Members, I propose the question that as some of the Kenya shillings 5,970,063,884 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both recurrent and development during the year ending 30 June 2027, in respect of vote 1252, the State Law Office.
Programs under vote 1252, Legal Services, and 2, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1252 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1252 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that as some of the Kenya shillings 5,970,060,884 be issued to the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1252. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1253, State Department for Justice, Human Rights and Constitutional Affairs.
Now, members, I propose the question that as some of the Kenya shillings 1,480,409,053 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, recurrent and development during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1253.
Program under vote 1253, Governance, Human Rights and Constitutional Affairs.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1253 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Karoli.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I note this budget provision with a lot of sadness because I believe this is where we should have provided for compensation for victims of police brutality and state-sponsored violence, especially the young people who have been killed in our streets. For far too long, this promise has been made over and over again. And here again, we are passing another budget without making provision for their compensation, confirming the lies that we have been speaking to them.
Thank you. No, allow him to finish his statement.
Mbona nimekatwa?
No, Jakatwa, that's not true. You've not been
Okay,
cut.
thank you very much. But Honorable Speaker, I mean, it is really sad that both sides of the political divide have expressed themselves on this matter, that they'll make a commitment, that they will provide for compensation. And here again, there's nothing.
Point made. Thank you. Chair, what do you say to this? Go ahead, Chairman.
Thank you, Chairman. I would like to respond to Honorable Karoli that the funds for compensation of victims of political violence were appropriated in the supplementary estimate 1. And the funds are actually being given out as we talk. So that's the reason they're not here. But also, the funds would sit in the internal security vote, not in the justice.
Thank you. And now
I also want to add, Chair, something else that I've been listening to Dr. Oundo here make very, very good contributions in the budget process. And I'm just wondering aloud what he's doing with this pressure group called Linda Wananchi. Why can't he cross over to government? Please, cross over to government. We need your expertise here. Thank you.
The last time I checked, the Honorable Undo and the Honorable Atandi are both in government. They are neighbors at home. They take fish together in Ruambua. So they should talk about those things in Ruambua when they meet to take fish together. Honorable members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 1253 as read out and sound again, the schedule will be approved. As many of the opinion say aye, will as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 1,480,429,053 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1253. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1271, Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
Remember, I propose the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 5,096,666,780 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1271.
Program under vote 1271, Ethics and Anti-Corruption.
Members, I propose the question. The programs under vote 1271 as read out and sound in the schedule be approved. Honorable Undo.
Chair, this is where the safeguards for economic development, justice lies. And we still keep on asking Anti-Corruption Authority to do much more than they are doing. We must commend them for their swift action today. They should extend their net much, much further. There is so much being lost in the counties. If we can stop the bleeding, then this country will take off. So Honorable Batandi, the chair, will not be worried when I say, do I mean to say so? Okay.
Okay, members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 1271 as read out and sums against the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the contrary opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 5,096,666,780 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1271. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the contrary opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 1281, National Intelligence Service.
Members, I propose the question. There are some in Kenya shillings 64,085 million be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, development and recurrent during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1281. The NIS.
Program under vote 1281, National Security Intelligence.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 1281 as read out and sound again the schedule be approved. Members, I put the question that the programs under vote 1281 as read out and sounds are going to be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that as some in Kenya shillings 64,084 million be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1281. Will as many of the opinion say aye. Will as many of the Constituent say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 1291, Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions.
Members, I propose the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 7,042,330,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, the development and recurrent during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1291, the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions.
Program under vote 1281, Public Prosecution Services.
I propose the question, members, that the programs under vote 1291 as read out and some delegated in schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1291 as read out and some delegated in schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 7,042,330,000 be issued to consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1291. Will as many of the opinion say aye. Will as many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 1311, Office of the Registrar of Political Parties.
All members, I propose the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 2,479,350,918 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1311.
Program under vote 1311, Registration, Regulation, and Funding of Political Parties.
All members, I propose the question. The programs under vote 1311 as read out and some in the schedule will be approved.
Thank you, Chair. On vote 1311, this money for the registrar of political parties is very, very important, especially at this particular time. And I want to talk to the Budget and Appropriation Committee Chair that during the supplementary budget, we request that this money be increased and the money should be released on time so that they can assist us as we are doing our politics this time around. Thank you.
Honourable members, I put the question therefore. The programs under vote 1311 as read out and sums allocated be allocated in the schedule will be approved. As another opinion say aye. As many the opinion say nay. Order. Order. I now put the question. There are some reading Kenya shillings 2,479,350,918 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1311. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 1321, Witness Protection Agency.
Members, I propose the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 979,448,754 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1321.
Program under vote 1321, Witness Protection.
I propose the question that the programs under vote 1321 as read out and some in the schedule will be approved. I put the question that the programs under vote 1321 as read out and some in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinions say aye. As many of the opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 979,448,754 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1321. Will as many of the opinions say aye? Will as many of the opinions say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 1331.
Members, I propose a question that are sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 10,473,659,031 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1331.
Vote 1331, State Department for Environment and Climate Change.
Members, I propose the question. The programs under vote 1331 as read out and sums allocated the schedule will be approved. Honorable Mayaka, Honorable Zamzam.
Asante Chair, kwanza nipongeze hawa wamekewa budget mzuri, lakini pia Chair, hivi karibuni na tumesikia ikizungumza kuwa tutakuwa na tofauti katika mazingara kutakuweza kuwa na El Nino na nini, na tumeona wakati mwingi haya climate change imeaffect sana mambo mengi ambayo yanazunguka wana Kenya ya Mheshimiwa Chair. Kwa hiyo mimi naomba tu hawa ambao wanahusika waanze kujitayarisha na mapema. Hatutaki kuona maafa, tunataka tujue wamejitayarisha vipi kabisa kuweza kuepuka na haya maafa ambayo wao wanapata wa Kenya. Asante sana Chair.
Thank you, members. All members, we need to read the programs first before you come in. Go ahead.
Programs under 1331, Environment Management and Protection, 2, General Administration Planning and Support Services, and 3, Meteorological Services.
All members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 1331 as read out and some of them they should be approved. Honorable Angela, go ahead.
Honorable Speaker, this Department of Environment, they only concentrate mostly on planting trees. But Honorable Speaker, we have rivers that have already silted in very many areas like Budalangi. We have River Zoya, we have River Yala. You come to Nyando, we have River Nyando. You come to River Kuja. So sometimes because of silting, the rainwater from the mountains are not able to move into the lake. In the process, there is backflow that are forcing our people out of the land and nobody is compensating them. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, Honorable Chair, I would request that this time, because we are giving them a lot of money, let them buy big dredgers like what is happening in Ghana, so that they keep on dredging, desilting these deltas, so that the waters from the mountains will run into the lake. And even the rivers will not get full if they are deepened and widened.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable.
Thank you so much. Honorable members, I put the question. The programs under vote 1331 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. As many other opinions say aye. As many other opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 10 billion 473 million 659,031 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1331. As many of the opinions say aye. As many of the opinions say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 1332, State Department for Forestry.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 18 billion 603 million 737,089 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 1332, State Department for Forestry.
Programs under 1332, 1, Forest Development, Management and Conservation, 2, Agroforestry and Commercial Forestry Development, and 3, General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
All members, I propose the question. The programs under vote 1332 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 1332 as read out and the sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinions say aye. As many of the opinions say nay. The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 18 billion 603 million 737,089 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1332. Will as many other opinions say aye? Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. All members, I can't be calling out and only one side is voting. This side is not voting. The Honorable Nyakundi and the Honorable Nyakundi et al. This side is not voting for what we are doing. Go ahead.
Vote 2011, Kenya National Commission on Human Rights.
All members, I propose a question. There are some in Kenya shillings 593,009,690 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 12, vote 2011.
Program under vote 2011, protection and promotion of human rights.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2011 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2011 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum of Kenya shillings 593,029,690 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2011. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 2021, National Land Commission.
All members, I propose the question that a sum of Kenya shillings 6,720,980,405 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2021.
Program under vote 2021, Land Administration and Management.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2021 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2021 as read out and the sum allocated in the schedule be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 6,720,980,405 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2021. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2031, Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 24,965,040,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both the development and recurrent, during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2031, the IBC.
Program under vote 2031, Management of Electoral Processes.
All members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2031 as read out and some of the schedule be approved. The Honorable Wandeto.
Thank you, Chair. Some of the figures that Chair, the IEBC has been talking about in the press is up to 67 billion. And I can see here what is provided is 24 billion. And Chair, you know next year's election is very, very consequential, especially the presidential election, because I think it is the first time, that something that has not happened in this country may happen. So it is important that this election is very well funded. And so we would ask the chair of budget to ensure that in the supplementary budget, the balance of 43 billion is actually, provided, because we do not want a buggered election. We want free and fair, so that the alternative government in waiting can win fairly.
Thank you. Honorable Mayaka.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Chair, I just want to also acknowledge the fact that IBC needs to be very well funded because of the upcoming election, but also to just take this opportunity to even acknowledge IBC, because we've seen in the recent by-elections that they've conducted that IBC has actually done a very good job, to an extent that even the losers, like DCP, who have gone to court to try and challenge the elections, they've not been able to do that because IBC has done a good job. So to just acknowledge them and tell them to continue doing the good
Honorable
job.
Zamzam.
Thank you.
Chair, I also want to echo my friends here. IBC needed more than this. And I want to tell those who are actually wanasema sijui IBC na nini kutakuwa na free and fair. I want to tell them IBC said
Order.
it's going to be free.
Order. You got to decide which language you're going to use as you contribute on this.
Fine. IBC is going to be free and fair. So DCP, prepare yourself. It has been happening all these years. We've been in opposition, but we've been surviving. So you should be ready also to survive. And I believe it is going to be free and fair. Thank you, Chair.
Well, members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 2030. The Honorable Karoli, I didn't see your hand up. Go ahead.
No, thank you, Honorable Speaker. I just want to urge the Treasury and the Budget Committee to expedite the release of the resources to IBC to procure the integrated electoral management system in time, so that we test the technology and we have confidence in it. because we don't want a repeat of Kamago and the other fellows.
Honorable Karoli, order. Honorable Karoli, how many times have you tested this KIMS kit since you became an adult?
I actually was very instrumental in introducing them in 2013.
And you tested them in 2013?
It was part of Agenda 4, which I was in charge of.
So you tested them in 2013?
2013, 2017, 20...
Did they work?
Yes, they worked.
Great, thank you. Honorable Atandi, what did you want to say on this?
Honorable Chiang, you know, Karoli is my friend. He knows very well that elections are not won using systems. It is won by registered voters. It is not won by youth and youth without IDs that are thronging rallies. So I want to assure you that please work on registered voters, because Honorable Chairman, there's this excitement around Linda Sifuna movement that when you go to a place you get jobless youths without IDs, then you think you're popular. Please look for registered voters to help you to win elections.
The Honorable Atandi and the Honorable Karoli Omondi, who are you talking to? Who are both of you talking to? Because last time I checked, they're on the same side, trying to get, the Honorable Wandeto, you have the last word on this.
Because, Chair, it's unfortunate that the respected Chair of Budget has decided to bring party politics, and sadly so, he's losing sight of the political divide.
Wandeto.
But
Order. The Honorable Wandeto, you opened this debate about party sides. It wasn't the chair. Honorable members, I put the question, therefore, that the programs under vote 2031, as read out and summed against the schedule, be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. And now put the question that as summed in Kenya shillings 24,965,040,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2031. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it.
Vote 2061, the Commission on Revenue Allocation.
Members, I propose the question. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings 519,016,704, be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2061.
Program under vote 2061, intergovernmental transfers and financial matters.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2061 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. I put the question, members, that the programs under vote 2061 as read out and some in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 519,016,704 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2061. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2071, Public Service Commission.
Members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 3,736,049,000 be issued. Let me take that again. I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 3,736,049,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2071.
Programs under vote 2071. 1. General Administration, Planning and Support Services. 2. Human Resource Management and Development. 3. Governance and National Values. 4. Performance and Productivity Management. And 5. Administration of quasi-judicial functions.
Members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 2071 as read out and some located in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2071 as read out and some located in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenya shillings 3,736,049,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2071. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2081, Salaries and Remuneration Commission.
Members, I propose a question. There are some, no, in Kenya shillings, 1,014,395,492, issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurring and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2081.
Program under vote 2081, Salaries and Remuneration Management.
I propose a question, honorable members, that the programs under vote 2081 as read out and sums again this will be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2081 as read out and sums again this will be approved. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum in Kenya shillings 1,014,395,492 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2081. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the contrary opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 2091, Teacher Service Commission.
Honorable members, I propose a question that a sum not in Kenya shillings 424,252,320,950 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2091, the TAC.
Programs under vote 2091, 1. Teacher Resource Management, 2. Governance and Standards, and 3. General Administration, Planning and Support Services.
Honorable members, I propose a question that the programs under vote 2091 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. Honorable Nyakundi.
Thank you, Chair. First of all, I want to commend the Teacher Service Commission because of the good job that they are doing in helping the learners. Number 2, they've also conducted themselves very well in terms of recruitment of the 100,000 teachers that they've already recruited. So this money will go a long way in recruiting another 20,000 teachers who are on a contract basis. So I support these funds, and I think they should be added more next time so that we are able to recruit more teachers.
Thank you. Honorable Bara.
Thank you very much, Chairman. Thank you, Mheshimiwa. But we must be clear, Mr. Chairman, that this money is for confirmation. There is money for confirmation of teachers who are on internship. But we have another 20, because there are 44,000 that need to be confirmed. So we have to be clear and be cognizant of the fact that we have to look for this money to make sure that all the 44 are confirmed, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
In public service, Mr. Chairman, people are on probation for 6 months. But these ones for teachers is 2 years, which is not fair. So Budget Committee, please, should there be an opportunity, please make sure that all the teachers on internship are confirmed. Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Wandeto.
Chair, I also want to echo my colleague because to the best of my knowledge, this money is not enough to confirm all the 44,000 JSS teachers. And you know, some of them have been on the street, and we really want to bring this matter to rest. So I hope that we can provide enough money so that even as we add more teachers, the 20,000 that we said we are adding, at least we can finalize the confirmation. Number 2, Chair, is that we, based on some of the things that have been happening in the country, maybe it's time the TSC also started retooling its teachers, especially the education administrators, for matters around school safety, discipline, you know, the things that we have seen in this country surely need to be arrested, and TSC is at the heart of this.
Thank you so much. Honorable Chairman, you got something to say on this?
I just want to clarify that this JSS internship program is a 2-year program. And this is something these teachers signed. They were aware it is 2 years. They were also aware that after 2 years, they would automatically be confirmed. So the ones that have just served 1 year, they cannot tell us to confirm them now, yet we have planned to confirm them when the internship program ends. So what we are actually doing now is that we are confirming 20,000 whose internship is going to end after 2 years, and the next year we are going to confirm the rest. That is how we are planning this budget, and therefore I would like to urge the public to desist from politicizing this process. This is a program that was initiated to help the country manage the crisis of teachers, especially because we had so many teachers who had not been employed, and we also needed teachers to help us in our schools. So I think let's leave it. In the next year, we are going to budget enough money to confirm the next phase of interns. Thank you.
And it's not probation, it's actually internship. It has to be clear that teachers are the only ones who are employed without probation, actually, the Honorable Bara, in the country. Go ahead, thank you so much. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2091, as read out and some in the schedule, will be approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that as some in Kenyan shillings, 424,252,320,950 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2091. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2101, National Police Service Commission.
Members, I propose the question that as some in Kenyan shillings, 1,578,511,626 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development requirements during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2101.
Program under vote 2101, National Police Service Human Resource Management.
I propose the question, members, that the programs under vote 2101 as read out and some of the schedule will be approved. I now put the question that the programs under vote 2101 as read out and some of the schedule be approved. As many of the opinions say aye, as many of the opinions say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not exceeding Kenyan shillings 1,578,511,626 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2101. Will as many of the opinions say aye? Will as many of the opinions say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 2111, Auditor General.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not exceeding Kenyan shillings 9,829,400,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the expenditure, both development and recurrent, during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2111, the Auditor General.
Program under vote 2111, Audit Services.
I propose the question, members, that the program under vote 2111 as read out and some of the schedule will be approved. The Honorable Karoli Omondi.
Honorable Speaker, under our Constitution, this is the office that is actually charged with keeping our books and records and also ensuring integrity in our financial system. Yet it has been consistently underfunded for so many years, understaffed and not fully supported, actually sometimes subjected to political harassment. I think as a House, this is the office that we should really support because it is one of the tools that we have at our disposal as members of Parliament to exercise oversight. Yet, year in, year out, we underfund it, and we don't seem to really engage in serious discourse as how to make it more effective.
Thank you.
I think in the future, without efficiency and accountability, which is the core work of this office, we will never have any money because of the misuse and the theft and all the problems that we have to do development expenditure. Thank you.
The Honorable Chairman, is it true this is underfunded?
No. I think Honorable Karoli doesn't have facts. As a matter of fact, this is the institution that is oversighted by Budget Committee directly. So we have actually, every year we increase their budgets and we also increase their budgets during supplementaries. In this budget alone, we are even funding them to engage in development programs. They are even building another office in Mombasa. So, Bwana Karoli, please, they don't need to be given 20 billion for you to feel that they are overfunded. They are overfunded. They are actually funded, and their programs are doing very well. Even their construction in Mombasa, in the last budget we gave them 400 million. We have given another 400 million in this budget. So, Honorable Karoli, they are okay. All we want to say, Honorable Chairman, is that the Linda Wananchi team, they are always complaining about people.
Did you have to go there, really?
They are always saying people are underfunded, institutions are underfunded. Yet they are also saying we should not borrow. Where do you want us to get money from? Anyway,
right.
Thank you.
Thank you. We just need to add to Honorable Karoli that for the first time now, this office has the radical authority over their budget. We now give them a single budget line. We don't tell them what to do with it under this particular chairmanship. So, honorable members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 2111, as read out and sums in the schedule, be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. Honorable members, I now put the question that a sum received in Kenya shillings 9,809,400,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2111. Will this, as many of the opinion say aye? As many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2121, Controller of Budget.
Oh, members, I propose the question that a sum received in Kenya shillings 935,427,243 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current level of expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2121.
Program under vote 2121, Control and Management of Public Finances.
Members, I propose the question that the program under vote 2121 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the program under vote 2121 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye. As many of the opinion say nay. Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not received in Kenya shillings 935,427,243 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2121. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2131, Commission on Administrative Justice.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not received in Kenyan shillings 694,567,402 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2131.
Program under vote 2131, Promotion of Administrative Justice.
I propose the question, members, that the program under vote 2131 as read out and summed in the schedule be approved. I now put the question, the program under vote 2131 as read out and summed in the schedule be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that the sum of the existing Kenyan shillings 694,567,402 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2131. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2141, National Gender and Equality Commission.
Now, members, I propose the question that a sum of the Kenyan shillings 667,738,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2141.
Program under vote 2141, Promotion of Gender Equality and Freedom from Discrimination.
I propose the question, members, that the programs under vote 2141 as read out and some in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the program under vote 2141 as read out and some in the schedule be approved. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question that a sum not received in Kenya shillings 667,738,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2141. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2151, Independent Policing Oversight Authority.
All members, I propose the question that a sum not received in Kenya shillings 1,561,610,040 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2151.
Program under vote 2151, Policing Oversight Services.
I propose the question that the program under vote 2151 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the program under vote 2151 as read out and sums allocated in the schedule be approved. As many of the opinion say aye? As many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that a sum received in Kenya shillings 1,561,610,040 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2151. Will as many of the opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
the judiciary. Vote 1261, the judiciary.
Honorable members, I propose a question. There are some, not in Kenya shillings, 29,414,425,973 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1261, the judiciary.
Program under vote 1261, dispensation of justice.
Members, I propose the question that the program under vote 1261 as read out and the sums of the schedule be approved. Members, I put the question that the program under vote 1261 as read out and sums of the schedule be approved. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings, 29,414,425,973 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 1261. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2051, Judicial Service Commission.
Honourable members, I propose the question. There are some not exceeding Kenya shillings, 967,400,000 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2051, the Judicial Service Commission.
Program under vote 2051, Judicial Oversight.
I propose the question, members, that the program under vote 2051 as read out and summed in the schedule be approved. I now put the question, members, that the program under vote 2051 as read out and summed in the schedule be approved. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings, 967,400,000 be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2051. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Parliament, vote 2041, Parliamentary Service Commission.
Members, I propose the question. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings, 1,099,865,359 be issued from the consolidated fund, complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2041, the Parliamentary Service Commission.
Programs under vote 2041, 1, General Administration, Planning and Support Services, and 2, Human Resource Management and Development.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2041 as read out and some allocated in the schedule be approved. The Honorable Karoli Omondi.
Honorable Speaker, I think as a House governed by law, we should be very careful as to how we expend money, especially on issues to do with the budget. I'm aware that, and I'm happy the Leader of Majority has come, that he did send a memo on 19th of August 2025, NA/LOM/2025-059, requesting for the establishment of additional offices for Leader of Majority, Leader of Minority, both in the Senate and the National Assembly. And that this request was approved by the Management Board on 25th November 2025. And I can read the costing, the rental, the cost and everything. I only hope that, let me finish. I only hope that this particular expenditure is not covered in this budget.
Order. Let me hear from the
Honorable Chair. You know, Honorable Karoli Omondi is fond of these things just to speak to the gallery. But I cannot allow him to use my name or that of the Office of the Leader of Majority, insinuating that there are memos done I don't know by who that are not tabled before this House. He cannot be alluding to things that are not in the purview of the House, Honorable Speaker. What we are discussing is the budget, not memos. And if Honorable Karoli Omondi wants to discuss or debate any memos from my office or from that market in Suba South, he has to be able to table those documents here. You scrutinize whether they are legit documents, because he's fond of this. Just collecting things, gather things from out there and coming to parade them in the House, just to speak to people out there, to record videos and circulate out there. We know you, and we'll not allow you to misuse this house.
The Honorable Karoli, the Honorable Chungwa is saying, order. The Honorable Chungwa is saying that you picked the letter from Machakos in the last rally. Is that true?
Honorable Speaker, I am ready to table the documents.
Yes.
I'm ready to table them.
Okay.
And Honorable Speaker, the office rent has been set at 3,000.
Order.
State staff
Order. The Honorable Atandi. The Honorable Atandi, what is out of order?
Chair, I just wanted to make a comment on the submission by Honorable Karoli Omondi, and to say that Budget Committee oversights Parliamentary Service Commission. And we went through all the vote lines. We never saw anything like what Karoli Omondi is talking about. I am bitter with Karoli Omondi, Honorable David Ochien, because he recently exposed my governor. He sent my governor to his constituency to do a rally. And then my governor was beaten almost to death, but he was here in Nairobi. Yes, and he has not given me a statement. Honorable Karoli, please desist from running propaganda in the budget making process. Thank you.
I read as follows. Order. The Honorable Karoli Omondi, you know very well that we can order. Majority Leader, order. You know we cannot admit or even allow you to read a document from your phone. You've not submitted them to the Speaker for approval for tabling and then make it part of the debate. It's just not what happens. The Honorable Karoli, you go ahead. What do you want to say?
You see, Honorable Speaker, why I'm raising this issue is so that this House gives the country an assurance that such illegality is not committed. Because the leaders of majority and leaders of minority are already provided for offices. And if they want extra offices, their political parties that nominated them are already funded by the public.
Okay, thank you. I think you made your point. The Honorable Chungwa, what is?
Honorable Speaker, I was just begging that you stop Honorable Karoli Omondi on his tracks, because all he does, as I said, is collect, and allow me to use the word rubbish.
No.
From whatever gutter
we can't
collect from.
Order, you can't use rubbish in the house. Use another term.
All manner of irrelevant, unnecessary, useless things, just to get an opportunity to get the microphone from the Speaker to speak to things that do not exist. Because, Honorable Speaker, our standing orders are very clear. I know Honorable Karoli Omondi is having his first term, but honestly, someone who purports to be a lawyer, 4 years into your term, you should have read your standing orders, understood your standing orders, and know there are things you can say in funerals, like those funerals you are sending your governor to beat him up. But not here.
Okay. Thank you.
Honorable Speaker, I hear the Honorable Karoli Omondi shouting from his seat that I address an issue. There is no issue to speak, and indeed I cannot address anything raised by you because you have no capacity to raise anything worth being addressed by a leader of majority.
Thank you. The Honorable Zamzam, finally on this.
Chair, wajua hii taifa inajengwa na sheria na kufuata sheria. Lakini ikiwa tutaendekeza fitna, kuwekwa fitna mbele ndio inachoma taifa. Umeona hata hii budget ya State House wanazunguka wakisema ni ya mandazi wakati wanajua kuwa kuna wafanyikazi pale, kuna State House ziko nyingi zinafaa kuangaliwa, kuna mambo mengi, kuna usafiri wa nje na mambo mengi Mheshimiwa Speaker. Kwa hiyo hizi fitna ambazo huwa wanatembea wakizungusha ndio zinachoma taifa. Na mimi nataka niwaambie, hata jana nimemwambia hapa Ndindi Nyoro, alikuwa chair hapa wa budget, ameenda amegeuza, wanatafuta maklipu za kuweka kwa TikTok, sijui Mama Zamzam. Mimi nitasema ukweli, hata ile 5 billion wakati hizo ilikuwa inaenda sehemu moja ile ya youth. Nilisema sahi nazunguka Kenya nzima kwa sababu ya William Samoei Ruto ameamua kugawa kila kitu Kenya nzima. Leo wameenda wanakuja kuleta fitna. Hatuwezi kuvunja Kenya, hatuwezi kuchoma Kenya kwa fitna. Vile tulipigana na finance bill ile nyingine ikaenda, hii mara hii tunasema haki na usawa, na kama mnajifunza kuwa opposition tujiulize sisi tulikuwa tunasema mambo ya kimsingi sio fitna. Kwa hiyo mara hii bunge hili Mheshimiwa Speaker lazima lifuate sheria. Hii Kenya ni yetu sisi sote na hatuwezi kubali wachome Kenya tukiangalia.
Thank you so much. I think this is spent. It's ordered that any reference to any document from Honorable Karoli Omondi's phone is expunged from the record because it was not introduced to the House procedurally, and therefore it's not part of our. It's not going to be part of our Hansard. Honorable members, we proceed to decide. Honorable members, we proceed to decide. Order, I put... Honorable members, I now put the question that the programs have already made a ruling on this matter. Honorable members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 2041 as read out and some already in the schedule be approved. As per the opinion say aye. As per the opinion say nay. The ayes have it. Oh, members, I now put the question that a sum in Kenya shillings 1,999,865,359 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the requirement for development recurrent expenditure during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of vote 2041. As per the opinion say aye. As per the opinion say nay. The ayes have it. No, we've passed that matter. It's already spent. It's okay. I'm very... Order. I allowed Karoli Omondi because he sat in this house since this afternoon started, and probably this is what he was waiting for. So it's just good to be able to appreciate members. You didn't have any. If you had, you'd have done so. Next.
Vote 2042, National Assembly.
I propose the question, members, there are some, not as in Kenya shillings, 31,043,600,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2042.
Program under vote 2042, National Legislation, Representation and Oversight.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2042 as read out and sums already in the schedule be approved. I now put the question that the program under vote 2042 as read out and sums already in the schedule be approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as many the opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, there are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 31,043,600,000 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2042. Will as many of that opinion say aye? Will as many of the opinion say nay? The ayes have it.
Vote 2043, Parliamentary Joint Services.
I propose the question, members, there are some not exceeding Kenya shillings 9,357,410,806 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurrent development expenditure requirements during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2043.
Programs under vote 2043, 1. General Administration, Planning and Support Services, and 2. Legislative Training, Research and Knowledge Management.
Members, I propose the question that the programs under vote 2043 as read out and some in the schedule will be approved. Honorable Mayaka.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. Chair, I just want to support this, especially on the part for training, because Honorable Chair has been very evident a few minutes ago, is that there are members who need reorientation so that they understand the rules of this House, so that they cannot be bringing for us issues from pressure groups to come here and start debating about, instead of following procedures that are required in this House. So I support this for that particular reason. Thank you.
Honorable Mwenje.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, just one of the issues with Parliament is that in the next financial year, we'll be having a form of feedback program that will incorporate youth. And therefore, it's important that we fund Parliament sufficiently so that there's feedback that even when the youth out there, they feel that Parliament is receiving some of the information that they need and we can debate it here and they can be heard, and more importantly, give feedback back to them. We know that the Honorable Speaker is coming up with a wonderful program that will affect quite a number of constituencies, mine included, and obviously as it's rolled out so that the youth feel they are part and parcel of the legislative process.
Thank you. Honorable Nikal. You'll be given, just wait, you'll be given, don't press. There's one next to you.
Yes, as I rise to support this, I just want to bring to our attention that I've noted that our staff who are in our constituency offices actually do not have a health cover other than NHIF, which they have, and now SHA. And actually, when they get sick, it becomes a problem. I know it's a new thing, but I just want us to start thinking about it.
Okay.
And this is a time to think, how do we cover them?
Thank you.
When we are well covered. Thank you.
Honorable Wandeto.
Thank you, Chair. The role of Parliament, all of parliamentarians, is legislation, oversight, and representation. And Chair, I just wanted it to be on record that as we discuss, as we come to the end of this budget discussion, that I had indeed written a memo to the Speaker showing how I could save this country 91 billion shillings from this budget. But I don't know whether we have inadequate staff, because my memo seems to have been lost in the system. I've been looking for it between the office of the Speaker, the budget office, some attendee, and it is lost. And now as we conclude this, the country has lost 91 billion, which I would have saved it. So it's very, very sad. If it requires Parliament to have more money, let it be given more money so that at least we can save the 91 billion that I was hoping to save by my memo being admitted.
Sorry about that. Just do another memo. All members, I put the question. The programs under vote 2043, as read out and stamped in the schedule, be now approved. Will as another opinion say aye? Aye. Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings, 9,357,410,806. Be issued a consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2043. Will as another opinion say aye? Will as another opinion say nay? Ayes have it.
Vote 2044, Senate.
Oh, members, I propose the question. There are some, not exceeding Kenya shillings, 8,581,167,797. Be issued from consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the current development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2044, the Senate.
Programs under vote 2044, 1. Senate legislation and oversight. 2. Senate representation, liaison and intergovernmental relations. And 3. General administration, planning and support services.
I propose the question, members, that the programs under vote 2044, as read out and some in the schedule, be approved. The Honorable Mayaka. The Honorable Zamzam, go ahead.
Mheshimiwa Chair, hata kama tunawapa hii 8 billion, Senate wametu let down sana Mheshimiwa Chair, kwa sababu kama kuna bills muhimu zinatoka hapa za kusaidia wananchi, sisi tuna
kulet down kwa Kiswahili nini?
Anaweza changanya, utasoma standing order vizuri. Nikishaanza utaweza kusoma.
Order. We said you have to choose which language you're going to use. We cannot do that. Go ahead and tell us what let down.
Sawa shemeji yangu, sawa. Chair, sawa. Nasema hivi, hawa wametuangusha sana katika bunge hili Mheshimiwa Chair. Kwa sababu sisi tunawapa hizi pesa. Tunajua bili ikitoka hapa ikienda kule ni bili ambayo inamhusu mwananchi ya kuweza kurekebisha hapa na pale Mheshimiwa Chair, lakini ukifika kule wanaregesha na kuwa mchezo wa paka na panya Mheshimiwa Chair. Tunawapa hizi na tunawaambia wakikaa katika lile jumba wawe serious. Wa focus Mheshimiwa Chair, asante sana.
Haya, Honorable DK. Na uwe serious.
Okay, thank you, Chair. On this note, I support the allocation to the Senate, but also I want to make the following observations. That we have noted a lot of duplication between the Senate and National Assembly, including overreach, in which the Senate also behaves as National Assembly, so that whichever we are oversighting on, the Senate finds it a bit appetizing that they usually, especially when there are issues with oil, when there are issues with anything that doesn't touch the Senate, they are usually the first one to rush, and you find out that most of the PSS and most of the CSS are always in the Senate explaining things that should be done by the National Assembly.
Okay, thank you.
So as we do that, it is very important that let us not waste taxpayers' money on Senate doing duplication of work of National Assembly.
Thank you so
much.
much.
Let them concentrate on oversight.
Thank you. The Honorable Bukose.
Mwenyekiti, unajua nilikuwa naomba kusema jambo wakati Mheshimiwa Tetu alikuwa anajaribu kudanganya kuhusu kwamba ametengeneza kukata pesa zaidi ya bilioni 91. Lakini unajua hizo ni mambo ya kusema tu. Lakini sasa kwa hii nilikuwa naomba kwamba tunapoenda kwa maongezi ya kukubaliana kati ya seneti na chumba chetu, nafikiri Bwana Speaker, Bwana Chair, pengine tunafikiria hii pesa ya seneti tuweze kukata kidogo tuweke katika county, ili ile mkao inaenda county, kwa sababu hao wameomba kusema wanataka pesa iwe zaidi ya bilioni 450. So tukate kidogo kama bilioni 3, hasa pesa yao ile ya kwenda safari za nje, safari zao za kwenda nje. Niko katika hoja ya nidhamu
kiongozi walio wengi.
Mimi niko kwa hoja.
Mwenyekiti amenipa nafasi.
Huko kwenye order ni
Mwenyekiti, ningeomba Mheshimiwa Pukose asijadili mambo ambayo yamo kwa kamati la kuleta uhusiano mwema na utengamano kati yetu na jumba la seneti, sababu tulipitisha ya kuwa tutakuwa na kamati ambayo inaangalia ama kupiga msasa mambo ambayo yako mbele yetu na jumba la seneti ya mgao wa pesa za serikali gatuzi, na najua yeye kama naibu wa mwenyekiti anajua mwenyekiti wake wameshaafikiana na mwenyekiti wa jumba la seneti, na ni mazungumzo ambayo yanaendelea. Kwa hivyo tusiseme mambo hapa ambayo anaweza kuleta mtafaruku kati ya yale mambo ambayo tunaongea kati ya nyumba hizi mbili.
Umeenda sana, umepoteza Mheshimiwa Tandi. Mheshimiwa Tandi, what the Honorable Chungwa said, because I know you didn't get this Swahili, what he has said is that what he has said, let me translate for you. He has said that the Honorable Pukose should let Senate be and let the National Assembly be. That's what he has said in so many words. The Honorable Pukose was on his feet. Let us allow him to finish.
Mwenyekiti, nafikiri hiyo ni jambo ambalo kiongozi wangu walio wengi na ni kiongozi wangu amenipa hizo mawazo, na nafikiri sitasema mengi kupita pale, ila tu kuchangia kusema kwamba unajua kuna kamati za seneti ambazo mara nyingi inachukulia kufanya kazi ambayo inafanywa na hii chumba, na kwa hivyo nafikiri saa ingine tunapoangalia mkao tutumie ile Waingereza wanasema equity, kulingana na wale watu wako katika chumba hiki na ile chumba nyingine cha seneti.
Asante sana. Mheshimiwa Oundo, utakuwa wa mwisho katika.
No, I want to communicate. Kiswahili normally do it in rallies. Chair, thanks a lot for this opportunity. I wish to support the allocation to the Senate.
Honorable Zamzam, hakuna upotovu wa nidhamu bado. Hamna upotovu wa nidhamu kabisa.
I'm done who has said I don't want to communicate in Kiswahili. I might not be able to put across my point.
Go ahead.
Yes. So what I'm saying, Honorable Chair, is that I support the allocation to Senate, and as I support, I just want to make 2 comments. Let them use the amount to oversight the county government, to avoid bleeding, to avoid wastage, and to avoid duplication. Secondly, I just want to plead with them that we are brothers and sisters. We should not feel jealousy, should not feel bad for Senate to actually make an appearance against the National Assembly in any form of litigation. It is not fair. We have never opposed them. We have gone out of our way to give them whatever they have asked. They should also let us live as they are living very well, because we're also trying to live very well. Finally, to request the speakers, the 2 speakers, as my colleague has said, there's too much duplication. And of course, out of duplication, there's a lot of waste. We could save a lot if each house understood their mandate and executed it without encroaching on another and being duplication. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you so much. Then Nyikal, lastly.
Thank you, Chair. As I support, one of the programs that is under them is actually intergovernmental relations. And Chair, this is a place that as a country we are experiencing a lot of problems. The link between the national government and the county government. And if I take the example of health, when last time we actually passed here money for UHC workers, we really didn't get through to do what we wanted because the link between the national government and the county government, even in the Senate, did not work. We have done it again, so I hope they will be cooperative and get that done. Even if you look at the issue of primary health care fund, again, this is money that we'll put here. It will go to the counties. And if it doesn't work there with facility improvement fund, again, we will not get much from it. So if they can look at the intergovernmental relations properly so that the national government and the county government work smoothly, they'll help the country a lot.
Thank you.
I support.
All members, let's decide on this.
You know, I lied on what is really happening on this vote, particularly on the Senate. Mr. Chairman, you realize that there's money that is appropriated through the National Assembly, through the State Department of Housing, Urban Planning and Public Works. The money that normally comes from the donors, particularly on the KISIP, Kenya Informal Settlement Program, and the KUSIP, the one that goes to the urban development. Mr. Speaker, it is a good thing because this National Assembly actually is the one supposed to be oversighting. But laterally, the Senate does not do that. But we here in the National Assembly don't ask for any oversight responsibilities on it, but we still do it. So really, the Senate need to appreciate we are doing so much. Secondly, there is the unconditional grant, that particularly on the loan sector. Again, the Senate must appreciate the responsibility of the national government. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
All members, I now put the question that the programs under vote 2044, as read out and sounded in the schedule, be approved. Will as many other opinions say aye? Aye. Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. I now put the question, members, that a sum, not as in Kenya shillings, 8,581,167,797 be issued from the consolidated fund to complete the sum necessary to meet the recurring and development expenditure during the year ending 30 June 2027 in respect of vote 2044, the Senate. Will as many other opinions say aye? Aye. Will as many other opinions say nay? Ayes have it. All members, this marks the end of the Committee of Supply, and I must thank you. I must thank the members who have taken their time to be here this afternoon. These members who go through this process, and Honorable Chunga will tell you this, leave this house quite enriched because this is really the budget process. It's not what the debate we did yesterday, and I want to thank you so much for creating time and being in this house this evening and all afternoon. So the mover, Chair of Budget.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the budget estimates for the year for the financial 2026-2027 and its approval thereof without amendments.
All members, I put the question, therefore, that the Committee of Supply do report to the House its consideration of the budget estimates for the financial year 2026-2027 and its approval thereof without amendments. Will as those of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as those of that opinion say nay? The ayes have it. I must also say that this is the first time in a long time, because I've been in the House for a while now, that we've done the Committee of Supply without amendments. No single one. Congratulations to the Chair of the Budget Committee and the Majority Leader.
Honorable members, Madam Speaker,
Chairperson.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to report that the Committee of Supply has considered the budget estimates for the financial year 2026-2027 and approved the same without amendments.
Mover.
Honorable Speaker, I beg to move that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the budget estimates for the financial 2026-2027 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 221 of the Constitution, Section 39 of the PFM Act 412A and Standing Order 240A, approves the issuance of a sum of Kenya shillings 2,923,706,913,184 from the Consolidated Fund to meet the expenditure for the National Executive, Parliament and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule to the supplementary order paper. I also request the Honorable Dr. Pukose to second the motion.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I second.
Honorable members, I propose the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the budget estimates for the financial year 2026-2027 and pursuant to the provisions of Article 221 of the Constitution Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act, Cap 412A, and Standing Order 240A, approves the issuance of a sum of Kenya shillings 2,923,706,913,184 from the Consolidated Fund to meet the expenditure of the National Executive, Parliament, and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th June 2027 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule to the supplementary order paper. Yeah. Yes, Honorable Majority Leader.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to take this opportunity to thank members and particularly appreciate the chairs of our departmental committees who dedicated, as I said yesterday or the day before, part of their recess to work together with the budget committee to consider these estimates. Let me also take this opportunity, Honorable Speaker, to, in a very special way, appreciate the chair of the budget committee, his vice chair, and all the members of the budget committee. As you can see, Honorable Nyakundi here, Honorable David Ochieng, who was also chaired the committee, quite a number of other members, including Honorable Jamatia, who are members of this committee, have sat through this process, and they have dedicated a lot of their time in ensuring that we have concluded this process. Lastly, as the chair of the committee did note, we have gone through the Committee of Supply without amendments, and I must commend the consultative process that has gone on between the departmental committees, the chairs of the departmental committees, the chair of the Budget and Appropriations Committee, and CS John Mbadi, Ngonga Mbadi, CPA, a great cabinet secretary. FCPA John Ngonga Mbadi, the expert from ODM, who is doing a splendid job. And I must say, it is not in my place to sit here and pay accolades to cabinet secretaries because we oversight them. But it's also good to appreciate where people do well. And John Mbadi has done exceptionally well. And more so in being able to communicate. The other day, Honorable Speaker, I was watching Honorable John Mbadi as I was streaming online as I drove to Parliament in the morning, and I saw him engaging members of the public at Bunge la Mwananchi at Jivanji and disabusing the propaganda that was being propagated against the finance bill. The same evening, I saw a reverend from the All Saints Cathedral telling untruths on TV. Canon Reverend Omolo, on how the church had engaged people in public participation, and apparently the National Treasury had not done so. And the Honorable John Buddy was very quick to call into the station and correct that misinformation or that untruth, and explain to Kenyans how much public participation had been done on that process. I know my brother and the member for Suba South is not happy to hear the name of John Buddy being mentioned in good light. But it's good at times to just let bygones be bygones. I know you competed with John Buddy in the last elections when you called yourself Chuma. But now when I listen to the people there, they are telling me Chuma imeoza, end of quote. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Put the question. Honorable members, may I put the question? Honorable members, I now put the question, which is that the House do agree with the report of the Committee of Supply on its consideration of the budget estimates for the financial year 2026-2027, and pursuant to the provisions of Article 221 of the Constitution, Section 39 of the Public Finance Management Act, Cap 412A, and Standing Order 240A, approves the issuance of the sum of Kenya shillings 2,923,706 and 913,184 for the consolidated fund to meet the expenditure of the National Executive, Parliament, and the Judiciary during the year ending 30th of June 2027 in respect of the votes as contained in the schedule of the supplementary order paper. Will as many as of that opinion say aye? Aye. Will as many as of the contrary opinion say nay? Nay. The ayes have it. Honorable members, the time being 8:05 p.m., this House stands adjourned until Tuesday, 9th of June 2026 at 2:30 p.m.
Six days ago, I bought a crash damaged, non-running Mercedes G-Wagon. Oh no. Oh, my head's gone with this car. And now, I'm about to attempt to drive it over 2,000 miles. Let's see if this works. The G-Wagon is a luxury SUV with a hefty price tag. But originally, It was built for the military, then slowly developed into a sporty, mafia-esque 4x4 vehicle.
Lately been feeling myself too hard to be sad when I take a good look at my pockets.
And now they're more known for people cruising around in cities like Monaco and Miami. The price tag really put me off these cars, but when one come up for auction, which was a non-runner and had been involved in an accident, I knew this was the time that I could get one for a price that I wanted to pay. Okay, here it is. We are on Friday, the 12th of December, and in 6 days, next Thursday, we want to be in this G-Wagon driving to Switzerland. I've literally just bought it from auction, and this auction, G3, ain't even a crash damaged car auction. This is like a finance repossession auction, and they messaged me and said they've got a crash damaged car in, so it might be one for me, but it's also a non-runner. He is called Wayne. He's already got a name. So this is Wayne the G-Wagon. He's a 2020 G63 with 51,000 miles, which has clearly been involved in an accident on the front end, but for some reason doesn't run or drive. This looks pushed back, and it looks like it could have had like an oil leak or something here, which is the oil cooler is there. It doesn't actually look too bad.
It looks sick.
It really doesn't look bad at all, does it? And I've got this pretty good. A really good deal, I think. Small bit of damage on the bumper there.
Oh, that's nothing.
I think that could have been on the transport. Oh, it's like...
It's got cream interior.
yeah, we're gangster,
Same headlights.
Is the headlight good? One broken tab. Oh.
Cracked.
What's this? Oh, that's where they...
Oh, look at that.
Oh my God, look at the floor. Who puts cream carpet in the car? Oh, and this is chocolate. Okay, the interior is a little crazy, but no airbags have deployed. And surely the car would have had to be running to be in an accident. So none of this explains why it doesn't run or drive. I think I know why it doesn't run, and I really hope I know why it doesn't run. We're not going to tell the guys here because obviously I think we've got a bargain, but...
Can I let you into a secret?
What's that?
I don't think you've got a bargain.
Why?
Because the bloke said this has just got back from a garage from down the road and there's a big problem.
What's the problem?
There may be some side casing missing from the gearbox. Oh,
You're joking.
No. I've been waiting.
Something missing out the gearbox?
I think so, yeah. It isn't... Yeah. I asked him, why is it here? And he's like... It's been here for a while, and it's just got back from the garage from down the road, and apparently there's a hole in the gearbox.
Okay.
It's weird that it got crashed on the front end the same time there was damage to the gearbox.
Yeah, is it damage from a crash, do you think, or damage from someone going, yeah, reverse to first?
I don't know. I'd say gone over something by the damage on the front. Maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good point.
But it's such high ground clearance. Maybe. So we might have a holy gearbox. Okay. So engine's there at least. As long as the engine runs, but I daren't try and turn it over because that oil cooler looks like it could have had a bit of a hit. We'll get it back and then let's see if that is true. Which probably is true, but let's see if it's fixable. Come on, Wayne. So the rumour is that it has a hole in its gearbox. But the car did go into neutral, so it could be an easy fix. And actually looking underneath it, there wasn't anything obvious I could see. And the fact that Ethan's just got neutral, I can't see anything yet.
Do you not think?
Well, the fact that it's got neutral,
well, yeah. Yeah, I did think that, but...
Look at this, your access to the AMG private lounge.
Ooh.
Fourth, unlucky, it's the taking part that counts. You can tell a lot about the previous owner just by the things that they left in the car before it got taken to auction. But this G-Wagon is a weird one, and the story does get weirder the more we discover about it. The fact that it's at a repossession auction and it doesn't run with damage is weird enough. But it gets stranger.
Yeah, alright. Go on. Keep going.
Right, has Wayne got a holy gearbox? Let's find out. Go slow. looking underneath the car, there wasn't anything obvious I could see.
Well, there's no oil here, so that to me says there's no oil in the gearbox.
Quick assessment. Oh, that's a transmission cooler.
So that might
Is that why there's a hole in the gearbox? Because if that's been ripped out and the gearbox is overheated, then there could well be a hole in the gearbox. But where's this hole? So no obvious signs of any holes in the gearbox, just damage to the transmission cooler, which in turn could have damaged the gearbox if it was run without the cooler. Right, first things first, let's get the oil out, see if Wayne has got any. With us not being able to find anything obvious there, I was going to start removing the under tray to see if there was any damage to the engine underneath it. And then we can see if any oil was actually inside the engine, because there is a chance that the car got ran without oil because there's damage to the oil cooler at the front. And if that's the case, if the engine run dry, it could need a complete rebuild.
It's a bit oily around here.
Yeah, but no oil.
And then why is it so oily up here? Do you think that's all come from that oil?
I think that's from the oil cooler, it's just sprayed back, innit?
Can't say anything yet.
I don't know if it's good or not.
You know what's not going to be good? If no oil comes out. That's
yeah,
fun.
or chunks. Here we go, sports fans. Please have oil. Oh, Jesus! That's looking damp. Yes! Oh, it's filthy. Yeah. Now, I don't know whether to be worried or not.
Because if it doesn't start and it's got oil in it, why wouldn't it start?
The only thing, if it's got that crash data, it's got some kind of crash data thing on.
And do you think with this year car we can clear it, or has it got to be like a Lamborghini where it has to go back to Lamborghini?
There's only one way to find out. On the newer Mercedes, when the car thinks it's been in an accident, the ECU stores crash data, which stops you from restarting the car. And the only way to clear this crash data is to scan it with a diagnostic tool and then tell it it's now okay to start the car again. I think this is the reason why this car isn't starting.
What the heck? Why do you have it this colour if you've got a G-Wagon?
Classy.
I thought they're for farms and stuff.
Also,
yeah, that's how I drive it.
Is that how you reckon you would drive it?
Because what you have to do is when you're in Birmingham, you have to hide behind the rear pillar.
Oh,
so if someone attacks you, they can't get you.
And then elbow delete. Now before we try and start the car, we need to add oil. This tool, get the wheel off, inside the car. Wow. And it's not as easy as just pouring it in. First, I'm going to remove the front wheel so we can access that broken oil cooler at the front. Luckily, all the suspension looks all okay, but now we can see this broken oil cooler, or at least the pipes are broken. What I'm going to do here is remove the pipes further down the line and then try and bridge the gap bypassing the oil cooler. Here's our new oil cooler, it's going to bridge the gap. Bridge the gap. This pipe's now going to bridge the gap bypassing the oil cooler, which would just be enough to hold oil in the car to get this car started for the first time. Now we can send the car down and add some oil to the engine. We'll go whack in anything for now because we will need to service it when we change that oil cooler. So let's whack in anything just to get it started. In goes the Valvoline oil, just so we know we're not starting this car dry. Okay, there's just enough Valvoline to start it. It takes a lot more than that, but we only want to get it running for like 3 seconds just to know what we're dealing with here and whether we've got a bargain or I wanted to say something beginning with B. Bargain or a broken car. Okay, time to start it. Well, at least try. Well, we've got restraint system fault, which I think is because of that crash sensor on the front. The car is missing a crash sensor just above that oil cooler, which is why the airbag light will be on. Start engine. So give it a go?
Yeah, try it.
But no matter how many times I tried pressing the start button,
nothing.
The engine wouldn't go. Nothing. Not even trying. No. No start. First thing, before plugging my OBD, let's check the pyro, but the airbags haven't gone. No airbags have deployed in this car, and normally if an airbag deploys, then the pyro fuse breaks, stopping you from starting the car again. So the chances the pyro fuse has gone is low, but it's still worth checking. So, what's interesting is that when I check the car out on Car Vertical, even though this car isn't registered as damaged, it's still showing up that it was on lease or finance, but because it was, that auction place is a repossession finance place, I called them and they said that they would clear the finance once the car's sold. That's what they do at these type of auctions. What's interesting is that it shows up as damaged on Car Vertical, but it's not been categorised. So somewhere this has gone for an assessment and they've logged it somewhere that it's been damaged. And because this car doesn't have a category on it, it means that
of data? Muthui Solutions Hub brings you amazing data deals, tunukiwa, minutes and SMS deals purchased with or without Okoa Jahazi. To get these deals, pay exact amount to till number 69645.